I got Miley a new bed, a cat bed.
Julius.
She hates it.
We're trying to force her into it. She'll like it.
No baby yet.
No baby.
But look how big the baby is.
I know. He's in there. I'm gonna go walk. Maybe he'll come out while I'm on the treadmill.
It's weird that all cats are like the same size, but dogs can be way different sizes.
It's early. It's like 7:45.
Okay, have fun at the gym. This is what Julius does all day. Just hoards toys. He's got that toy, his bone, his other bone,
This bone.
that bone. That's an antler.
Julius. He loves his antler. I walked for like 40 minutes and then I started like waddling and I was like, oh, I gotta stop. People can see me. The little shoulders and tries. I don't even know why I try anymore. There's one guy I see almost like every day when I'm there. He smiled at me. He's like huge. He's like the size of the Hulk. I'm not hungry. I like barely have an appetite. And when I do eat, I feel really uncomfortably full. And you know, a hot pot, a water, what is this saying?
A watched pot never boils.
A watched pot never boils, which is essentially what I'm doing with my baby.
Starting a rental housing empire.
And he's wearing the shirt I got him. Someone went to law school. Almost trying to get a scholarship.
I didn't go to law school. Went to the school of hard knocks, just behind Jay-Z. I was like, he was valedictorian, I was Salu, whatever you say. A couple chapters left of this book. Biggest takeaway, guys, define your goal. What do you want in life? 98% of people don't define their goal. Maybe buying a house would be good, getting married, like that type of thing. Clearly define your goal.
So in case you guys didn't notice, we republished a blog post, an old one, 21 must-have foods for your keto grocery list. So you're gonna wanna check this out for sure. And we have a really cool graphic. You could just print this out if you wanted, put up on your fridge, and we will link the post below so you can read up on all these great grocery items. It's 11:15. And I'm like not that hungry. I'm really full of a baby, but I'm gonna have this half avocado, garlic, salt, and pepper.
We just filmed a keto cereal review video, so we ate a little bite of each cereal.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of our day of eating. This is like probably the most discussed one right now. It's new to the market.
Disgust? Oh, disgust can mean two things. That could be a good rap lyric.
Like,
don't say my name, I'm the most disgust. When they say your name, it's always about disgust. But yeah, we did a cereal review. That'll be out soon. And then as you guys saw, I had my bulletproof coffee today. Probably like a tablespoon and a half of ghee, 1.5 teaspoons of MCT oil.
that is my pregnancy bag.
Right there.
Ready to go.
What's going on in the market today?
Oh my God, it's a bloodbath.
Mega just took off her bottom pants, so I can't show you, but we're gonna go outside and get some sun.
I mean, if you're in your front yard and it's a Monday morning, I mean, who's even home, right?
All right, guys, got my lunch. It's 12:40. Eggs and ground beef, and I added a little lamb tallow.
So that's standard for you these days.
Yeah, this is my go-to breakfast because it's easy, it's quick, and it's filling. So I'm gonna eat this. I don't know how many calories it is. It's probably like what? Probably close to 1,000, if not a little more.
Julius looks dead behind you.
You dead. And we have a sponsor today. It is Perfect Keto Bar, and this is a new flavor, cinnamon roll, which we have not tried yet. Dairy-free, and there's no sugar alcohols. It's just stevia, which is pretty cool. And the protein, a lot of these protein bars will have like whey protein. This has collagen protein. There's a deal going on until the 9th, so we'll link that below in the description.
See what the bar looks like. Is it just straight up brown?
Yeah, pretty brown. Strong cinnamon flavor. That's solid. I'd say, is it my favorite flavor?
I have to try it now. Oh, it's very melty.
Mega took a shower.
Yeah. Actually, I think this is my favorite too. It reminds me of something we used to eat as like children growing up.
I feel like you guys just think we sit around all day because I don't show you us doing work on our computers, but we do a lot of work. We work hard. You know how to tell someone doesn't work hard? If they tell you they work hard. That's the #1 way. And how to tell someone's not busy? They tell you how busy they are. So I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna go for a hike with Julia soon.
Do you want some yogurt? No, it's too good. It's 2 o'clock. I'm having a snack and some low carb granola that I got from the store. Yeah, I'm not too hungry. I can feel a nap coming on, so I'm gonna have this, lay in bed because I'm extremely uncomfortable, and then we'll see where the day takes me. We're talking about swaps today. Not swats, swaps. A swat is also a bee, right?
A swat?
Yeah.
You're talking about a wasp?
This is very, very breaking news because I don't think anyone understands. Like even Matt told me about this swap. So let me first tell you. So peanut butter, are you eating this in excess? Are you eating almond butter? Are you eating sunflower butter? Are you just going hard on the nut butters? Swap for coconut butter or coconut manna is another term for it. And even when Matt told me, he was like, it's just as good as peanut butter. I was like, you're a liar. Like I was just taken aback that he would offend me so much. Like nothing could replace peanut butter. But I swear to you guys, coconut butter, like nothing makes me so happy to share this news. I feel like no one knows this. Raw coconut tastes better than peanut butter. So I've just been like spooning this into my mouth every single night. Did you eat more of it?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I didn't whittle it away that much. There's so much.
Oh yeah, so I had a little bit of that, and I also had one of these Epic bars. We reviewed these in the product review yesterday.
You had the 3-net carb one, right?
Yeah.
And then I had an ounce of cheese when Julius and Matt were on their walk. They went on a nice little walkie, didn't you?
How many vegetables do you think we still eat that are wild? Wild vegetables.
Are these wild vegetables?
How many do you think we still eat?
You always ask the camera question, then you're like waiting for me to respond.
Yeah. And for dinner we have a steak, some asparagus.
I don't think we eat any wild vegetables. Like even the broccoli, the brassilis, aren't wild anymore.
To my knowledge, I've done some research on this. The only one is asparagus. It's a grass. It grows like little thick grasses.
I saw the picture you posted on IG.
Yeah, and so this is just a little intuitive check you can do when you're eating a food, for example, say like almonds. Run yourself through the process of what it would have been like to eat an ounce of almonds 15,000 years ago. Would have taken you like 2 hours to do it, right? To like climb the tree, crack them all.
Any.
Yeah, if you found any. Same with most foods that aren't animal foods. That's why to me it makes more sense to eat animal foods. Because like you catch a cow, you eat a big amount of steak,
you catch
right?
a cow.
Otherwise, you're just kind of like foraging all day. Berries start making some sense to me when you're talking about foraging because you actually come across like a bush that has a lot of berries. But like chia seeds, for example, that's something that you would never eat like a quarter cup worth of chia seeds. I don't know, like there's order to nature, right?
What does that even mean?
I guess I don't know exactly what that means.
Like mosquitoes are eaten by frogs, frogs are eaten by alligators.
So when you think about things, of course, like processed things like soybean oil, watch a video like how soybean oil is made.
Do it.
YouTube, how it's made soybean oil. So you will find like some little valleys of asparagus where you could say like, oh, all you need is a knife and you could get like a good old bushel full of asparagus and eat that.
That would be fun to come across. But now there's just farms of them, right?
But no, it still grows wild in some places.
Aside from wild foraging vegetables, I wanted to talk about expectations you have of other people. Because I think we have a different approach to expectations. So I guess what's your general thinking?
Have none.
Okay, I knew that.
Do not expect anything from other people.
That's where I differ. For me, there's 4 groups.
I have some expectations of you.
So there's
and
Matt.
my close friends.
Okay, so Matt is the first group. So like the person you are contractually bound to or
And your family.
sharing a family with, your like nuclear families. The second group is friends, and then the fourth is just like acquaintance strangers. Like you can't have expectations of us. We're on the internet, we're strangers. I can't have expectations that someone will see I'm pregnant and hold the door for me going into the gym, because sometimes they don't and I'm very judgy.
You can have these expectations, they're just more times than not going to disappoint.
Because if you have these expectations, you're setting yourself up for just like, I feel like a negative cycle of thinking. Like,
Yeah.
oh, they didn't open the door for me? Like, I'm pregnant. Like, you just get into this like negative space. Then with friends, you give.
You expect to kind of get out what you put in.
But if you don't feel bad about it, because it's still a relationship where sometimes you have to give more than you get.
I would say in all areas of life, you get back what you give on average. Some situations where you give a lot, you get nothing back. Some situations where you give nothing, get a lot back. But on the average, it pretty much equals out.
Like you didn't expect your like 3 good best friends to come to your wedding. Like if they didn't come, you'd be like, whatever, who cares?
Yeah, I expect that.
And then I think your partner, that's where expectations are completely sound. Like I have plenty of expectations from you. When you say like you can't have expectations of other people, like I like the way that sounds.
Yeah.
But is that realistic?
You should just limit them.
It's hard to though, right?
If your friends keep on disappointing what you think they should be providing you with, then you just don't have them as friends. So like, yeah, you can expect things of them, I guess, in the short term, but in the long term, it's mostly on you to surround yourself with good friends.
I didn't think about that. So it's like you choosing the right person to be married. You can't choose your family though.
Yeah, I mean, your parents have responsibilities that they just have to execute, which sometimes they don't, and you can't really do much about that. But yeah, I mean, every kid should be raised with like love and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So, like,
But then like, I also think about like some parents who are like, when you're 18, you're out.
that to me is just crazy. Why?
So I do have an expectation, like right now, if it came to a point where I needed to live with my parents, like they would just take me in, no questions asked, right? I feel like some parents wouldn't do that.
I think my parents would, but I don't expect that of them.
We just have to remember that when we have a child, and I have to just be like, you know, I expected this of my parents. We need to give this to our son. This tastes really gamey.
Yeah, it's kind of tough. It's not a fillet, but it looks like one. It's like top sirloin.
You can't do
Oh,
top
did we say
sirloin.
what we ate even? A steak, asparagus. I cooked it in probably like 2 tablespoons of butter and then some garlic and salt. Pretty basic. You know what else is kind of interesting? Count how many ingredients you eat on a daily basis. Like standard American diet, most people they eat like over 200. Average for me is probably pretty high too. It's probably like 40 because I have some packaged food every once in a while.
Well, we just did like a cereal taste test video
Yeah.
today. That was
But I think the average ancestral diet would have been like 3, 5, you know, like really low.
And you air fried this steak, right?
Yeah.
See, I expected him to pan-sear it because I'm on the last leg of my pregnancy, and I told him several times I don't like air-fried steaks. And that's why it tastes like this.
Since Mega's winding down her pregnancy, she convinced me into having a fat night with her.
No.
Yeah, you did.
You said, I just want to get in bed and eat all the muffins,
Yeah, I
right?
had a tough day today. I don't know what it is. It's so hard for me to string together like a solid week of good days.
Because we're so on edge for the baby, right?
Excuses. We're making these. Or no, they're biscuits. They're called Cracker Biscuits, Good D's brand. They're pretty tasty. I like them. Maybe I'll put some butter on them. I'll probably have like 2. I told Meg I'd have 4. For a biscuit, it's 11 carbs, 8 fiber, so 3 net carbs. The biscuits are out. Oh, those look good.
I wish this biscuit was out of the oven.
Tell them the name.
No.
We're gonna eat biscuits and watch a HBO documentary.
They look like little poops.
You're a good boy. You're a good boy.
Sit. Good boy. Gentle. Oh, good boy. All right, guys, that's it. That's our day of eating.
Next week, it might be a baby vlog.
Maybe baby.